in our lifetime, a lot of things going on. If you can focus on these two things, you can control your whole life and you can have a lot of happiness in your life. The first factor, the real thing, is our time. The life of human is very short. We can live not long. Sometimes we seem like, oh, my life is very long. Because sometimes there are a lot of problems happen in our life. And we feel like the tough time pass very slow. But the happy time pass very fast. Actually, the term of human life is very short. And the time pass very fast. That is one of the most important, our time. We have the same amount of time. But how you use the time, that is the most important. So when time combines to the second factor, our mind is very powerful. Our mind is very important. Our mind is the gate of the good and the bad energy. Our minds arise and terminate. Millions and millions of minds arise and terminate in one split second. And there are two types of the mind that arise and terminate. The first one, clear mind. The other one, unclear mind. This is very important. But actually we have another type of the mind, the neutral mind. But the neutral mind don't have the effect with our life too much. So the mind is the gate of the good and the bad energy. When you do good, you think good, you speak good word, you do the good thing, it changes the mind to the clear mind. When you think about the negative thing, you speak the bad word, the word that make yourself unhappy, make people unhappy. You do the thing that make yourself unhappy, make people unhappy. It changes the mind to the unclear mind. And the other type of the mind will follow. That is the mind with the result of the clear mind or the unclear mind. And when this type of mind have the result, our mind at that moment is very important. If your mind is unclear, this type of mind will attract negative energy to the center. And then this negative energy attract difficult people, difficult situation, difficult thing to your life. And when difficult thing happen, you feel worried. When you feel worried, more negative come to your mind. More bad thing come to your life. And then when the difficult thing happen in your life more and more, you have more worry. So you trap in the circle of darkness. The mind is the gate of the good energy and the bad energy. Even we are in the tough time, if you can change the direction of your mind to the clear mind, the unclear mind cannot have the effect. It will delay the time. And then the effect of the unclear mind will fade away. It's not like totally disappear, but it fade away. But at that moment, if you do more good, you think good, you speak good, you do more good thing, you open the gate of the good energy to the center. And this good energy will bring another type of the mind that have the result of the good energy. And then when you have more and more good mind, negative mind cannot show up negative mind, very difficult to show that resolve. It's like when we have the bad energy, it's like we have the spoon of salt. Bad energy in Pali language, we call papa. It's like you have the spoon of salt. When you eat this spoon of salt, you feel, oh, very salty. But when you do good, you have the clear mind. It's like you have the clear water, a glass of water. When you mix the salt into the water, the salt did not disappear, but it's dilute. When you taste the water, you feel, oh, it's still salty, but more comfortable. When you add more water, the salt is decreased in the taste, but you have the same amount of salt. If you have the pond of water, river of fresh water, even you have the salt, you have the negative power, negative energy, it cannot affect your life. Very little of the negative energy affect your life. So when you do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. But the status of your mind at that moment is the most important to open for the good or the bad to show up in your life, to have the result in your life. So when we know that, oh, okay, when we have the clear mind, we open the gate of good energy. We have the unclear mind, we open the gate of the negative energy. Let's check your mind. Try to bring your mind to the positive side. Try to make your mind the clear mind. Because unclear mind did not have any benefit. What is the benefit of the unclear mind? You feel suffer. What is the benefit of suffering? You own your mind. You can direct your mind. Even you cannot change any situation around you, but you can change the direction of your mind. Just break the attachment from the outside world, maybe temporarily, and then use the mantra, breathing technique, meditation. Change the direction of the mind little by little. So how to do it? I think the first step that you can do is analyze the time. It's like in one day, maybe you have like 10 hours when you wake up. Just check each hour. Which hour that you feel good, which hour that you feel negativity, that you feel bad. And then analyze in that hour. What is the factor that make you feel good? What is the factor that make you feel bad? And then find a way to deal with it. Actually, in many sessions, I have talked about a lot of technique to deal with the good feeling, bad feeling, to increase more good energy, to push away the negative energy. You can check out that. But today I will give you some of the technique. The first one, when you check how to use the term, and you know that, oh, in this hour, I have the problem in my workplace. Maybe you have difficult people to do work with. Maybe you have some of the member in the family that is quite difficult to work with too. So the first one, even you cannot change anything in your life, change the direction of your mind. Adjust the way to think of anything. You can think like, oh, this obstacle, this people is very difficult. Or you can think like, okay, I just need to get away with this. I just need to deal with them in some level, but no attachment. We do like professional level. Actually, it needs some practice. But if you have the direction and you start the practice, one day you can master with it. Study the Dhamma is very useful in this situation. And you need to realize the clear mind is the most important in your life. If you have the target that, oh, I want the clear mind in every situation, you start to observe the mind. Stop everything, observe the mind, check your feeling, adjust your feeling, adjust the way you think of the people, of the situation. That is the first tips. And if you try to adjust your thought, adjust the direction of your mind, but sometimes it's not perfect. If you can find a way to avoid the people, to avoid the situation, to keep some space for yourself, to keep some distance from the difficult people, difficult situation, it will be easier for your mind, for your life. So choose the environment. Check your mind. Stay close to the good people. Stay close to the people that make you feel happy. You're happy with them. You make them happy. They make you happy. Stay close to that person often. Absorb good energy to the center of your body. Yes, we have the good energy and the bad energy from our center. And people around you, people around us can feel us. And you can feel the good and the bad energy from that person too. It's like some people is very angry. And you know that, oh, I need to stay away from that person. So choose to stay close to the people. Adjust the direction of your mind. Keep your mind in the clear mind. Clear mind is very important. And use the time into the clear mind. Fill the time in your life with the clear mind. You cannot change all of the situation. But if you practice, you can change the direction of your mind. So take care for two real things. Take care for your time, how you use the time, how you let the time pass. And the second real thing, take care for your mind. Choose to have the clear mind. Practice to have the clear mind in every situation. Let's start and continue the practice. And do not give up. Continue meditation, continue practicing, and continue improving your life.